Welcome to the channel called Not Rock Hounding with Bigfoot. That's our other channel, Bigfoot of Colorado. Now, we chose these specific words because they're very hot, good keywords, and that's what we need. We're in Colorado, we're Colorado natives, we know the state. I don't want to say we know a lot about Bigfoot because we don't really hardly know much about Bigfoot. That's what we're seeking to find out. That's the knowledge we're after. And so, Colorado and Bigfoot, that name is taken. So we're just going with Bigfoot of Colorado. Not that the names have a huge meaning. I mean, look at PewDiePie. For God's sakes, your name is PewDiePie, and you're, multimillionaire, biggest on YouTube. But just in case the names are important and do play a role with search engine optimization more than we would know that they do, James YouTube, we're going to have some hot keywords in the name. So Bigfoot of Colorado. Now, our sister station is the main station, or channel rather, which is Rock Hounding with Bigfoot. That name's kind of self-explanatory. My name is Dustin, and Greg is the other person, my friend, who you will see me hiking with and working on these videos. And then Brody, who doesn't make as many appearances, but he is out there with us as well. And he's actually with RMSO, and they're a big reason as to why we've had success and really got things going and figured out what was going on in the woods, because some very weird things are going on in the woods. So, this is a little story. It's a true story, but it's a story. What else are you going to call it? We're camping, and it's up near Cripple Creek, Colorado. It's about a 2-hour drive from where my home is, near Castle Rock. Greg lives here too. He's just a few blocks from me. He wasn't camping with me, though. It was my family, my wife, son, and Nana. And it's a private club. It's 400 acres. It's gated with locks. Has 100 members, of which about 24 or so are active members. There's 15 designated camp spots. We're the only ones up there. This would have been about 2 years ago. It's summertime. Probably was July, maybe August. We're the only ones camped up there. No one else is there. So we're having a good time, normal everything, campfires, fishing. We don't do any hunting. We like to explore. This was actually before Bigfoot came into my world. In relation to this, 9 months ago would be about where things happened for me. So before we even believed in Bigfoot, I'm gonna speed right to nighttime. So we're putting away the cooler. It's got Lunchable in it, waters, drinks, other food items that are bagged, ice. We're putting it in the back of a car, which is a Kia SUV, smaller SUV, new car, pretty new, and it's parked right in front of our pop-up trailer. So it's a trailer that pops up and the sides come out for the beds. Put the cooler in there, shut down the hatch. We don't lock it because we're camping. We leave stuff unlocked in case there's an emergency. Again, no one else is even up here. And off to bed we go. Okay? About 1 in the morning, I had to pee. So I've got to climb my way past the wife because I'm on the outside edge. It's colder there. And step over my son's bed as well and work my way down towards the door, get my shoes on, trying to be quiet, sneak out the little door, walk out into the woods just a little bit, nothing crazy. And I happened to notice in the corner of my eye, the moon actually was pretty bright on this night, and our cooler was white, the top was white, you could clearly see it. And I noticed the cooler, it's just sitting out, and it's about 20 feet or so, 25 feet from the trailer, and it'd be the opposite end of the car. And the car would be facing the way out, to come in and out of the campsite. So this cooler would be sitting over between the forest and the trailer, like if it was making its way out to the woods, and I suddenly stopped it. I don't know. Okay, again, the weird part, obviously, is that we had put it away, right? No one else is here. We put the cooler away. It was in the car. It was shut. We all went to bed at the same time. Nobody's messing around up here. Didn't do anything goofy. And so the cooler shouldn't be out, but it is. It's right there. Weird. Whatever. Tired. Going back to bed. I get the cooler. It has wheels on it, and a handle. So I'm able to wheel it back under the trailer to where, one of the beds is popped out at, and put it there without making a lot of ruckus. Okay, great. Going back to bed. Whatever. Cooler's out. I don't know. Figure it out in the morning. About another hour goes by, and I usually sleep with earplugs. When I'm camping, I'll put them in real light if I'm going to use them at all anymore. Back then, I still was using them. And wife wakes me up, and she's trying to talk to me. I can't hear her. She's concerned. Kiddo is still asleep. Nana is also sitting up on the other end of the trailer. Can't understand. I don't know what's going on. And I've been woken up again, and I really like to have good sleep at, camping, so have a good day. So I'm not real happy, and like, what is going on? What do you guys need? What, you know? So take the earplugs off, and they're whispering, and they're obviously concerned, and they're saying they heard something. I'm like, well, what? What did you hear? What are you talking about? Just elk? Some deers? No, footsteps. You heard footsteps. Okay, great. Like an elk, a deer? Don't know. It just sounded like large footsteps, and then dragging sound, like the cooler being dragged away from the trailer. They're confused why that would even happen because we don't have a cooler out there. So I told them, yeah, it got out there. I don't know what happened. I saw it earlier and I had to get up and okay, I'll go outside and look. So I get my gun, shoes on, everything. Walk out there. The wife is right behind me. She's just poking her head out the door of the trailer. I'm out there and I'm looking, and sure enough, the cooler is back over where it was again. But this time you could see a drag mark, and obviously it was loud enough that it woke them up. And I'm like, okay, I don't know, something's going on. So I walk over to the cooler, and it's got bite marks in it. So it has these holes, in the side. And one of the little flappy doors on top is, partly open. So I'm like, okay, cool, a bear got to our cooler. I would say we would know better, put it away in the car, but we did put it away in the car. How did it get out? I don't know. I have no idea. All right, so whatever, I roll it back. The food that was in there, the Lunchable, was taken. I roll it back towards the camper, past the camper to the car. We put it back in the car, shut the hatch, lock it this time. I walk back over to where it was. We're looking around, and this is weird, whatever. And I shoot my gun in the ground just to scare off something if we hadn't scared it off already. And we just go back to bed. We're not going to figure this out right now. Go back to bed. Morning comes. We're never going to solve the mystery of how it got out of the car. Okay, and this was before Bigfoot days. This was before we knew about any weird stuff going on. But did Bigfoot like just open the car door and take the cooler out and set it down so that its friend, Kumbaya in the forest there, the bear could come by and get it? Don't know. Not sure, but this is a true story. This happened.
Hi.
We still go camping. Nothing scared me then because like I said, I didn't even know about Bigfoot. Now thinking about it, looking back, I'm like, wow, that was freaking scary. And I kind of have thoughts on what exactly I know did that. And another weird thing too, if a person were to take the cooler out of the car, messing with us like that, um, I don't know. You just think that a bear would be scared off by that, but I guess not. It was about an hour later, But anyway, nobody did that. Why would anyone do that? No one's ever messed with anything before, and trust me, nobody was up here. There's no way for me to prove to you and tell you that, but believe me, not a single soul is up here, and it's a big area. So there you go. Make of that what you will. I don't know. I'm not going to have as good of stories here, I don't think, as howtohunt.com. That guy rocks it. He's awesome. But that's a true story. That happened. And we'll get some more things out on this channel. The things that we know of. I've got a few other cool stories that are true. And lots of information at this point, too, about Bigfoot that I can share with the world. So stay tuned. And let us know what you'd like to see on this. This is we're just gearing this up on this channel here, and we're gonna put stories and different content and unused clips like we were before that we don't use on the rock hounding channel, but more the stories. I think people really enjoy them, so that might be kind of some of the focus on this. But let us know what you think. All right, adios.